Hello guys, so today we're going to be looking at the match 3-7. This is one of the team ability requirement ones. So the first thing you always do before doing this match is you actually go to your managers and you remove most of the managers that give you stat buffs. I don't usually remove Lucy just because she's not M-subbed yet, so it doesn't feel like that big of a difference, but if I have any problems, I'll also remove her. So if we go back to the conditions, there's basically team ability, can position in midline and went between 25 to 35 minutes. It's still pretty easy because all you really need actually is borrow a Vonchi, put him in backline and give him speed, and you're completely fine. Like this, you don't need any players in frontline, and this team ability rating is not going to be a problem. Winning between 20 to 25, again, if you're following that rule, will be pretty easy. So that's an easy trick if you're having any problems with this match. If not, you can go and do some sort of long passer that's a very low level since you're manually controlling them, and just place an immortal player facing the striker like Silk. They're very similar to the idea we were running when we were trying to beat the Alice match. So let's get right into it. So since there is a team ability requirement, I will try to get a player that doesn't have too high of an ability. As always, the good old Valkyria. Here, loads. This is a level 61. I don't actually know who this one belongs to. Oh, damn, she's well stoned. Okay. I don't know whose this is, but I'm going to be using it. So again, as you can see, this is an AA level. Actually, I might use something better than a Valkyria then. I'm going to be running... Do I not have a single Metatron on my friends list? Here. The evil chicken meta. So the idea is basically we look at the enemy team, we notice the striker is in the middle, so we were going to want them to strike on Metatron just to heal the team at the beginning. It's going to give a bit of healing, plus Virgil's also going to heal, and at the very end, Vonchi is just going to penetrate both lines and take K out. So that's basically what we're trying to do, and this even completely beats the TA requirement, so this is a trick in beating it. If you don't actually own a Vonchi, this is completely fine. Just borrow a friend's one. It won't make a difference. Just be sure that their Vonchi is at least 4 subs and is decently stoned. For this kind of match, an SOB Vonchi is really powerful, or Will of Metatron Vonchi will also work. Their midline is again not that strong, so I'm going to advise, if you're doing the Vonchi technique, to just give the Vonchi the ball and let him penetrate both lines once, just so he can stack his buffs. And the time he actually seriously tries to go, he won't have any problems. Now, you do want to know that this is a current, so if for any reason when your Vonchi goes, he has 0 speed, he will not kill the enemy goalkeeper and he will barely do any damage. This is something very important, and you want to be careful to Luca's speed debuff. This is also something that's going to seriously affect him. Now we're actually holding the ball. This should be fine. I'm going to heal a bit more of the line, give some spirit to everyone. You just want to try and make the game last a bit longer. In the worst case, even add any totem you like who doesn't have too high of a value, should also be fine. Again, you want to just be sure the Vonchi can pull it out, can pull through. So the best way is going to be to try to damage them hard enough. Now here, we're going to pass it. Leah's not going to have any problems, of course. And now Vonchi is going to beat her. And he's going to beat the next line normally too. And then when you get to the goalkeeper, just to be sure you have the right amount of stacks, you're actually going to try to penetrate them. Because as we know, K cannot heal, so as long as Virgil can do his active, you're usually good. It does take him 2 bars, so as long as he doesn't penetrate too many times, he won't be using it. But even if he does, it's not that big a deal if you're running a dual Vonchi backline. Actually, yeah, dual Metatron might have been better, but that's completely fine. It's not like my goalkeeper is eventually going to die. Now, I don't know where their healing is coming from, though. Here, I'll just heal everyone. I'll be faster this way. Suicide! Nope. Another deal of the game. Okay. You just want to be really sure that you have the ball backline in 25 minutes, and there's not the Luca debuff. That's why I put Vonchi facing her. Because if he has any form of speed debuff, he's basically going to be useless. Also, the Kieran shot debuff is also pretty bad, so you just want to be really sure it's not something where he has max action bar and will have 0 speed. It will stack even through he penetrates, so you want to be very careful on his action bar values in the last minutes. Come on, we need like 10 more seconds. Yes. This is the perfect thing, exactly at 25. And like this, in case there's any problems whatsoever, we usually have a second chance. Penetrate a second time. By now, Vanchi should be at a decent value of speed. He doesn't have any debuffs. And now we can use an active shot. In the worst case scenario, he can do a second time in case your friend's Vanchi isn't as strong. Mine was a little bit buffed because of the chains and stuff. So this helps people understand how to do this COT fight. If you have any questions, write them in the comments below. And if you have any requests, I'll be taking some once I'm done with all of the COT matches I can pull off. And if you like this video, subscribe.